Oh, so this is gonna be hilarious, right? This is the Gundam that I'm trying to make in New Gundam Breaker. I'm doing it exactly the same as I did for my other suit, and honestly, I don't know how this is gonna come out. I'm trying to make it look like my other one, and I just decided to do the most stupidest thing I could do in terms of color schemes. Well, not color schemes, but I mean like customization. Like, I'm trying to get it as close as I can to my other Gundam from 3, and it's just being so awkward at the moment. I've actually had a laugh. I can only really customize it a little bit because of how this game's set up at the moment, and I've only just started. So I've got Rising Gundam legs and unicorns full armor boosters on the back. Because, you know, why have 2 boosters when you can have 4, right? I mean, I could go crazy and say why have 4 when I can have 6, but I keep doing that at the top, the whole military camouflage thing. All I'm trying to do is make it the same colors if possible. And that was... Oh, the vents on the other one were like a white. So we'll do it like that. I don't know what this section is. I think it's just for... Oh, they're trying to do like different colors like real grades. What I'll do is I'll take the shiny approach there. It's weird because they have like shaders and everything in this that act differently to how the act in Breaker 3, meaning that you end up going through different colors and everything looks slightly weird by the end of it. Because you apply the shader on the bottom, then the color on top, and it's so hard to get used to. Because like if I go to the shader here now, shader's applied, and then we can then go and see what we want for colors. So say for instance the side of the suit there, I might want that to be orange, I might want it to be white for the sake of it. There we go, then that's done. And then we move on, but it's just, it's weird. Breaker 3 did not have this in terms of the whole thing of choose your shader, then choose your color. It was just a case of you do it both in one go, and it felt really easy to do. Let's try and see if I can add a new emblem here. I don't even know why any of these are pixelated, but I know on my other one I had certain emblems on it. Are these... Okay, so they've got different model numbers that are added in by the look of it. So they've got some new stuff in here in terms of this, but not much. Oh, they got Tekken and stuff in, that's cool. Shield of plastic. Oh, I see. So going through it, you just generally get the different ones here. Oh, it's weird how I've selected the body, and yet I can apparently place this on anywhere I want. It's a really weird choice. Put that there for the sake of it, just for having something extra. If I go here, this again is all for the sake of giving you a little bit more freedom with how you color things, but it's really weird how they've given me this, but I'm not really gonna use that option. So if I end up doing that, I'm gonna just make it slightly darker, just ever so slightly, just to give it a little bit color separation. I understand why they do that, and it's a neat idea, but it's awkward for the player to try and find out. I'm doing it again. I'm trying to go through the menu here and messing it up. apply the shader, go here, change the color palette to darker colors. I think no, I'll go with the lighter ones. See, on the other one, it was different. You had like the grey arms or whatever I wanted here. I could put it like that. But then you could choose the lower portion or the upper portion, and you don't get that on this. You just get all kinds of preset designated areas, which doesn't give you the customization options that you might want. Instead, it's giving me like half the customization options that I would have had in Breaker 3, which is kind of a disappointment because it's supposed to have more options. Or at least that was what it was marketed as. It's like, oh, we'll have more options, it'll be amazing, you know. Legs. The legs on my other suit were that bluish colour. So they were darker. They were the darker colour, and then is this the lower portion? Yes, it is. So if I go here now, I don't see why they separate everything out like this. It's really weird. I mean, sure, you get interesting things like that going on in terms of color choice, but if you don't want that, then you're not going to pick it, and it kind of screws everything up. Like that on the other one, I think, was that lightish blue there. Like a purpley blue-grey. Best way of describing it. So it looks like I managed somehow to make up this thing at the moment, although the shield's different. I think it was a standard grey, and that was blue. Come on. There we go. The bit that's normally yellow was, I think, the dark blue. I'm not quite sure. Let's just have it as that for now. That's as close as I can get to it. And then the builder parts. Let's just change the... That looks pixelated from distance. Fun stuff. Let's just make... Wait a minute, what? Is it doing it? Is it going off all of these or what? No, it isn't. If I confirm that... Builder part 02. How do I flick through builder parts on this? It's not letting me do it, seemingly. Oh, there we go. So, L2 and R2 allow you to flick through things, but it's not made apparent there. I'm busy looking at everywhere else on the HUD instead of where I should be, apparently. I think it should be more obvious for users in terms of like what's going on here, because really that should have been applied to all of them. I understand that, you know, you might want to make them individual different colors, but it's weird. It's really weird. And like, I get to buy my Gunpla now for all its horrendous glory. Let's see if I can... Oh god, I can choose the background. Ooh, that looks gaudy. Really gaudy. Can we take the frame off that? Is that the warehouse? Yeah, that's the Gunpla warehouse. Like, that's why everything else looks kind of high res. Is that an actual screenshot of the warehouse at Bandai, the one, or the manufacturing facility? Yeah, Bandai Hobby Center. That's interesting. And then they've got Gundam Base Tokyo on there as well. Wait a minute, is that a reference to, what's that, Build Fighters? Where they have that crystal bit in the movie? There's the school setting. And then we're back. Okay, that's that, I guess. That's my mess made for the moment.